Hi, I'm Anita Goa. In this video, I'd like to make you aware of what's beneficial to pay attention to in your late teens and 20s in order to stay in the best shape of your life for the rest of your life. In this video, I'm going to give you a few pointers from a physical standpoint, but I'd like to let you know that I'm not just about the physical, I'm just as much about the mental and spiritual as well. I use an approach that I call a holistic approach. It involves the whole entire body, and I use yoga as the foundation for my fitness philosophy. So this is really about working from the inside out and not from the outside in. What I'd like to make you aware of in your late teens and 20s is to really pay attention to your bones. And I know you probably don't want to hear about this because you don't see your bones. What we want to pay attention to is how our arms, our butt, our thighs, and our abs look. But your bone health is very important to pay attention to because your bone mass is going to peak in your mid-20s to late 20s. So prevention is always key, and having this information is very valuable. So now really is your time to build strong bones because it's going to help you in your 30s, your 40s, your 50s, and your 60s, basically for the rest of your life. So basically what we're talking about is preventing osteoporosis from happening. Osteoporosis means porous bones, and it happens when we don't build enough bones or we lose too much bones. So activities that you want to do in order to make sure that you prevent osteoporosis from happening are weight-bearing activities. And that is basically activities that put pressure on your bones and put pressure on your body. So strength training, or as I like to call it, resistance training, is very beneficial. Running, basketball, soccer, football, if you have a competitive edge to yourself, aerobics, dancing, Zumba. I mean, there's a million different kinds of activities you can do. What is not weight-bearing is swimming and biking. So if you like to do those kinds of activities, you can add to it strength training in order to make sure that you give your bones the impact that it needs to grow and get stronger. Also, your diet is very important for your bones. So you want to make sure that you get adequate calcium and vitamin D. So calcium you can get in dairy products, you can get it in dark leafy greens. Green juices these days are very popular and very beneficial for your bones as well. So you can drink as much green juices as you want if you don't like to eat the dark leafy greens. You can take a supplement, of course. Vitamin D, most of us are deficient in vitamin D. We don't get enough sunlight, especially if we live in a city. So you can take a supplement for vitamin D, or you can eat oily fishes like salmon and mackerel, and tuna is also good. Yoga is also very beneficial for your bones and just in general for your body. It puts us in all different kinds of positions, makes us flexible, gets us in touch with our breath. It is wonderful for our posture, and this might also be a time when you are studying, so you need to make sure that you're not slumping and hunching, but that you sit upright, and doing sun salutations is really good for that. The key with yoga and for bone health is to hold the positions for 70 seconds and longer. And try that. It's quite challenging. Now I want to mention what is not good for your bones. Caffeine from coffees and sodas and teas will leach calcium from your bones. Smoking is not good for your bones. Also, if you have eating disorders like anorexia, bulimia, if you take laxatives to try to stay thin, it's not good for your bones. If you lose your period for 3 months or longer, that is also not good for your bones. So if you have issues with an eating disorder or body image issues, please talk to somebody that can help you to figure out all of the emotions involved with this, because it's really going to help you to solve that for later in life when you get into your 30s, 40s, and your 50s. So working out is not just beneficial for your bones, it is beneficial for your whole being. It's going to make you feel good, it's great for self-esteem. And if you have any questions about this, please let me know in the comment box below. I always love to hear from you. And also check out my video on how to stay fit in your 30s so that you are prepared for what's to come. Namaste to happy, strong bones.